It's already
You're identifying what's already working.
yeah.
There is something good there. There are some assets. There are some, I mean, the place hasn't gone extinct, right? They've figured out a way to exist from generation to generation. Let's figure that out and then breathe life into that. See how we can focus on those wins and accelerate them.
I mean, that's really your third best practice there, where you said, seek for the leadership there rather than the need.
Right.
And that's really what we're trying to do. We're just accessing people who are leading in the community. It reflects that overall premise for your book, I believe, which is, God is already at work.
Right.
Let's go find him. In the same sense, people are already at work. Let's just go find them. Let's assume that the solution is already present.
Yeah. And see what obstacles they're bumping up against, because we all have that. We have these leadership lids, myself included. The people in my life that are my mentors just help me see what I'm bumping up against and help me move forward, right? They're not going to be able to, they're not moving in to parent my kids for me as my kids move into, teenage years or move from middle school to high school. But people are speaking into that, helping me figure that out so that I can move forward. Well, that's the kind of help that's long-term and lasting. And so we should take that same approach. As soon as we leave that culture, that context, the problems are still going to exist, but the people are still going to be there. So if we're not helping those people get better, what are we really doing in the long term? But on the flip side, if we can help those people grow in their leadership capacity, grow in their problem solving, get over whatever hurdle they're facing, they're going to be able to run that lap a whole lot better, than we ever could.
Well, we're already really good at this. Like you were just saying, you have a tension in your life. You expect to go talk to a friend about it and get some advice.
Yeah.
Social support. You expect emotional support. You expect maybe a recommendation to a good book or a resource. Yeah. But we don't expect someone to open their wallet here.
Yeah, it's it's hours old. I just got home from an appointment. My parents are in town, so I'm getting advice from them on my teenage kids, right? And never in that conversation did they say, well, here's $100, that ought to help. And no, that would help. I would take it if they offered. But that, yeah, you're absolutely right. And yet when somehow we're in a different context, somehow the rules all change in our mind and we reach for our wallets.